What's going on, everyone? So I wanted to kind of do a different kind of review today, and it's something that's very Instagrammy. By that, you see it a lot of photographers and places on Instagram. To me, it's always been kind of cheesy looking or for fun, and I decided to, you know what, just kind of get my hands on one, fondle one of these balls, and we're going to be talking about one of these guys right here. You can't really see it, but these guys in a sack. Lensballs. I just see a lot of people using them, and I just wanted to know what the hype was all about. So I got my hands on one of these Lensballs, and I just wanted to give you my thoughts. I went out with it for a little while. I was in New York City, so let's talk about these balls. Well, the cool part is there's not a lot to break down. It's literally just a spherical ball that, you know, is a reflection. And with that reflection, and one of the biggest things I'll say is that you have to watch your framing, your depth of field. You have to watch however you want to hold it or place it, because whatever you have in the ball, it will be upside down. And I'm sure I could actually probably get kind of example right here on camera, and of course I have several here. But if you look at me through here, let's see if it picks it up or does anything. This is my hair up here, by the way. So see, look, this is my hair here, and this is my hair down here. You can kind of see it a little bit. You have to watch your framing, because you know, you can use this for video. Not a lot of people do. It's mainly a photography thing, but you'll have to flip the image. So that's why you have to be careful about how you shoot and what the background looks like. Because if I have this right here and I'm trying to do kind of like a portrait, you know, whatever's around me right here is going to be flipped upside down. So if it looks weird, it's weird. So if you go more wide angle, like I'll show, it's probably not the best idea. But if you go more, you know, telephoto, you know, it's just narrow, something like this in the frame instead of it being back here, it won't mess up as much. Now you could probably go in to Photoshop and just, you know, flip it around in the ball, do whatever to your heart's extent. But if you want to make it easier, I would highly recommend that. To also make it a little easier, I would use maybe a bit more shallower of a depth as well. Probably, all depending on the lens you have, maybe between a 2.8 and a 4 or a 5. So that way, once again, you can still get that blur in the background to help kind of mask out what's around it and what's flipped in here, but you're still able to get a little bit more coverage inside your ball right here. But it is hard to figure out how to use it though, because everyone uses the typical, hey, I'm just gonna, you know, hold it out type of thing. You know, right here, have your camera behind and take a photo of it. That's cool and all, but then you have your hand in the shot, and if that's not what you're going for, then, well, that's gonna look like that. So you gotta figure out great places to mount it. Once again, this is spherical, it rolls. So you have to find a solid place for this. Like I was outside of Grand Central Station. There was like a you know, concrete pillar I was able to put this on, take some photos, as you'll see in some B-roll and some of the photos, just to test it. The one thing I did find out is that Lensball is the name of this thing, obviously, is that they now sell a stand you can put this on top of, and it has a 1/4-20 at the bottom, a tripod mount. So you can, you know, plop that down or to sit there, and you could just kind of change it up a little bit. But once again, you're probably going to have the stand in shot. But you know what? This thing is, it's just fun. You know, would I say it's like professional or anything like that? That's up to the user. I mean, personally, I wouldn't use this probably on a pro gig. But once again, for fun, whatever it is, it's easy to toss in the bag. Why not? The other thing I also recommend, this thing is a fingerprint magnet. It comes with a microfiber cloth bag. Just put that John inside of it. You know, give the sack a little rustle right here, and it'll be clean. You'll erase all your fingerprints and your dust, and you could go from there. Just some quick facts on these guys right here. There are 2 sizes. This was the plus, so it's the bigger ball. There is a pocket one as well, which is a little bit smaller. You know, just for the maybe couple bucks more, if you're really going to get into stuff, I would pretty much just recommend to go for the bigger ball as always. The pocket runs between $25 to $29, all depending on if there's a sale on the site, and if there's $35 to $39 for the bigger ball right here. Once again, there are cheaper ones out there you can find on Amazon for like 10 bucks, but the quality usually isn't there if you read a lot of the reviews, so be careful about this. I've knocked this around. I've accidentally rolled this on the concrete a little bit, and there were no nicks or dings in it, so it actually held up very well. The other thing you'll see is like autofocus on the balls. You figure maybe it might hunt, all depending on how it goes. That's one common complaint you hear with stuff like this. And it actually, my camera's focused well on it. I had 0 issue, it didn't hunt, so it, I don't know, seems like it works pretty easily. All in all, this little Instagram ball right here, it's a ball, it's for fun. Go out and mess with it. Once again, would I use it on a professional gig or something like that, or a wedding or something? Not my cup of tea, but you see a lot of these out there. Go search it on Instagram. This is Lensball. They did not pay me or anything at all to say this. This was just my, you know, I wanted to see how it was and see what the hype was all about. So, yeah. I mean, maybe I'll have this for fun stuff in the future. I don't know where I can fit this in my bag that's been recently, you know, pretty much dumped out for everything. But all in all, it's something different, you know, you can have fun with it. If you have any experience with Lensballs or anything like this, let me know down below. I know a couple of people who we follow back on Instagram and everything. You guys do this stuff and you guys produce amazing work as well. So let me know why you use this as well. Have fun with photography. It's for fun. If you like light painting, grab LED light finger things. Have some fun with it. Grab a ball in a sack that is mirrored and go from there. Have your Lensball. Have some to go. And definitely, you know, enjoy the show. That's pretty cool. That's the M50 right there.